Good afternoon, I'm Belinda De Lasheras with Hunter News. Police are appealing for information after the body of a man was found in a building destroyed by fire at Wolong this morning. The male is yet to be formally identified but is believed to be the 72-year-old occupant. Joanne Elliott from police headquarters says they're still trying to determine the cause of the blaze.
About 2 o'clock this morning that emergency services were called to a demountable building on Elizabeth Street. Officers attached to the New South Wales Rural Fire Service attended. They've put out the blaze. A crime scene has been established. At this point they are treating it as suspicious and anyone with information needs to contact Crime Stoppers 1800 333 000.
Greens Ward 3 Council by-election candidate Nevenka Berham is calling for a renewed Newcastle-style approach to preventing the dilapidation and abandonment of public buildings around the city. It follows concerns sites including the former Waratah Boys School and police station will go to waste if the space isn't used constructively. Nevenka Berham says the sites should be set aside as designated community spaces.
It's disgraceful. It's quite sad, isn't it? Beautiful buildings just sitting there left to become derelict. It's a waste. It's a waste of resources when, we are a cash-strapped council, we're a cash-strapped society. Things are getting tighter, so we need to look at ventures where we can use facilities to the best of our ability, really.
Parents have voiced their concerns about the safety of students travelling on school buses to and from Wallsend's Callaghan College following reports the vehicles are subject to overcrowding. It's claimed students have been asked to sit 3 to a seat, stand in the aisles and often haven't been able to push through the throng to their stop. The company insists it's aware of the issue and has begun contacting the school as well as placing an inspector at the bus stop. The Abbott government has put the call out to volunteers as round 3 of the Green Army program kicks off in Paterson. The initiative gives 17 to 24-year-olds a chance to receive accredited training in environmental and conservation management while expanding their green footprint through revegetation, gully remediation, weeding and cleaning up waterways. But Paterson MP Bob Baldwin says applicants will have to be quick.
They receive certificates of basic training in first aid, occupational health and safety, then in land care and management. The applications will close on the 17th of March. Not a lot of time. Where they apply is online through environment.gov.au. Just search the word Green Army application, they can submit those.
Dangerous surf has forced the closure of Caves Beach today. Lifeguards are urging people to avoid the area as they continue to monitor conditions, but it's not all bad news for beachgoers, with Blacksmiths, Catherine Hill Bay and Redhead expected to remain open. Moves to transition Newcastle and the Hunter away from fossil fuel have already begun, with a roundtable forum on the cards tomorrow to discuss steps towards creating a low-carbon economy. The event will form part of a national Just Transitions tour set to travel around Australia, featuring transition experts and specialists. John McKenzie from the Hunter Community and Environment Centre says it's important to plan for a post-coal future.
This is an opportunity, we think, for different people from the economic sector, from the finance sector, from business, from manufacturing, from education and so forth to come together and really map out an industry plan and a jobs plan for Newcastle's future after the mining boom.
And a reminder to voters, Newcastle's Ward 3 Council by-election gets underway tomorrow. Residents in Katara, New Lambton Heights, Lambton and North Lambton, Waratah, Georgetown, Jesmond or Wallsend may be required to vote. Polling booths will remain open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now with sport, Georgia Moylan.
It seems the Newcastle Jets' chaos is yet to be solved after another embarrassing backdown, this time over the playing future of David Carney. It follows news the club's withdrawn its claim to have the 31-year-old sacked for alleged code of conduct breaches. But Carney isn't out of the woods yet. It remains to be seen whether he'll be reinstated before Sunday's match against Wellington, following a feud with coach Phil Stubbins. Meanwhile, former Jets striker Joel Griffiths is now fair game after signing a mutual termination agreement with the club yesterday. There was talk the 35-year-old would join the Phoenix, but he's since been linked with Perth and Western Sydney. Griffiths was among 5 senior players and 3 coaching staff to receive their marching orders from owner Nathan Tinkler in an effort to turn the Jets around. And Newcastle hope Ryan Callanan has crashed out of Surfest contention after bungling his open heat yesterday. That's sport. I'm Georgia Moylan.
2NURFM news time is 12:10.